I tried so hard and got so far.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Kids KC Inspirational Tales. I hope today's lesson titled Forgive Them, for they do not know what they do will inspire someone. To forgive or not to forgive, that is the question. Nowadays, it is difficult to focus on the issue of forgiveness correctly. Let us take, for example, the case of women. In the past, the worst social stigma a woman would carry was to be divorced. Today, it is a worse stigma to forgive an unfaithful husband and make the decision to continue being married to him. The woman who follows the path faces the incomprehension of family and friends who consider her weak for not making the decision to separate. But the woman who is living through it knows that it is a bad interpretation because she knows how much moral and spiritual strength it takes to make the decision to forgive, restore, and move forward. Forgiveness is not being weak, although the current culture wants us to think this way. From the biblical point of view, it is categorically false. Think of Jesus, for example. Has there been a stronger human being than him, morally and spiritually? However, when someone has hurt us, we wonder if they deserve our forgiveness. Yet it is not a question of deserving but of setting free. For he was able to forgive his executioners because he realized that they did not understand what they were doing. To set the other person free from your resentment and to free yourself from bearing that burden. Forgiveness comes from the Latin pardonare, which means to give completely. What is given is freedom and an opportunity for redemption. Forgiveness is an act of generosity and acceptance of human nature, which is so prone to making mistakes. Forgiveness is a process that, according to psychologists, includes the following phases, which are 1. Accepting what has happened. It is not about forgiving for fear of losing the person. That would be a wrong motive. It is about accepting the experience, recognizing the cause of the pain, and making the decision to move forward. It is a mature way of dealing with emotional pain. And 2, putting others in the place of the other individuals, trying to understand their reasons. Perhaps we will be surprised to think that we would not have acted much differently. That helps the process of forgiveness. Finally, remembering that we have been forgiven by other people and that has been vital to our self-esteem. Forgiveness is an individual decision that can be made by God's help through prayer and dialogue. It is not a sign of being weak, but of being brave, and it frees you to continue to live an authentic Christianity. Today's lesson was inspired from Luke 23, verse 34, and it reads, Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Have a blessed day and remember to inspire someone.